Good morning, good afternoon, good evenings to all those that be worthies. Gadabadoof. Yeah, this is the video for all those that fall asleep with their devices by their sides. Look at that, there, look at that. This is for all those that get exhausted with their devices still in their hands and they fall asleep and wake up in the middle of the night just to taste some of their own coffees and Red Bull or water bottles. Yeah, it's all about having the pH, higher pH, not on the pyrohole, but the pH level that you get on your water bottles. Yes, that's the level of algorithm and dynamics that we're working towards. Yeah, I'd like to thank all that have clicked this video to watch, to understand, to realize about your island. Look at the glitter, look at Dave and Lindsay Midoki behind glitter. Yeah, getting immortalized by playing this game and being part of progress. That's the one, look, that's the one. Flowers right there for you. Yeah, whether you believe in totem poles or whether you're a believer of live by the gun, look, die by the gun, or whether you're sailing in your difficult times in life, you're finding some things that are getting in your way, so you got to prepare either short range, look, or long range through the Unique Rebel Academy. That's the one right back there, look, that's the one. Yeah, whether you have an outhouse outside your house or you have an outhouse which is in the house, it's all good. We're working together. That's what it's all about. Remember, with the island editor, there's two layouts. Remember, import, export, alright? But in this game, they only give you import, so that means whatever I've designed out here, to import it into the island editor, you press on the left hand side. Can you see the exit above? The one below that is called import. You press the import, alright? You do that. Once you get that island over here, then you go into the second layout. You press import, you press yes, you import your main layout onto both. Then you can monkey about. Then you can mess about. Then you can use a range. This game is all about the range, alright? It's all about whether if Sadie comes too close to snipe at the monkeys, you can use her to your benefit. But you'll always need to have storages that are well placed next to your mortars will give you a bit more of a strength to your island. I bet you didn't know that. That's the one. That's what we're playing towards. We're trying to help provide the gameplay influence in the most positive sense to all those that be worthies. What we can do is we can move things around. Yes, we can. We can move things around. We can try to figure and configure something that may work slightly better for us. We can try to see if there is a way in which we can keep moving stuff around. That's what you got to work towards. That's what I've always been trying to tell you all, that we need to try keep moving things around, so then we can create that more stable, more powerful island. That's what we're trying to work towards. We're trying to work towards a way in which we can continue to progress in our gameplay. That's the one. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we can do, you see. There's so much that can be done. There's so much that can be moved around for fun and progress in the gameplay. That's the one. Yeah, we're always trying to figure and configure. That's what you got to keep doing. You got to keep trying to make things happen. You got to try to keep things going. Keep moving around. You may find, look, the range. Do you understand? You work with the range. You configure and figure just change things around a little bit now and then, here and there. Yeah, that's how you make things happen. That's how Things will evolve for your gameplay. That's what you need to do. And if you're not happy with what you've got, the change that you just made everywhere, whatever. Say for instance, sometimes the map doesn't turn, so you got to press the camera a few times to get it turning. All right. Say like if I've put this out here and I've put this out here, and I'm not happy with it. All right. I'm not happy with the change I made. All you do is you press import, so you bring the island that you already got out saved on your main back here, but don't mess about too much with it, because you'll find that it may not work as well for you. It may not work in your favor to mess about too much. Just as simple. Island editor could have been a 1 minute video. I could have started like this, look, like ready, steady, go. Okay, island editor, all you do is you press import once, then you get out, you get to the second editor, island layout, you press import again, you got 2 islands, you make a differences, and that's it. You apply only from after this. From after this you only apply. From here you only press the apply. That's a Loot Bandit. That's the Loot Bandit type of a layout that I've created for all those that be worthies. Yeah, so sometimes it's just time to move back to the original layout. Sadie has just awoken. Yeah, you Sadie. Sadie, what you doing? You're wearing an outfit. What are you wearing? How are you going to benefit the troops that are going to be following your lead? Let's check. A forceful gunslinger ghastly's increased damage done by 17%. That's not a small amount, you know. Yeah, and they get increased toughness. So, let's test it then, Sadie. Sadie, why haven't you been equipped? That's the one. Gotta believe. Activate. Yes, that's the one. You're always keeping an eye over the errands, because the time is ticking, you see. And what you do is, you keep rolling out your errands, right? That's what you work towards. You keep clearing them, and you keep some going. That's what you got to do. Let's go. Let's go see who and what we can find. What will the blessings? Booker Bruce, you were part of the rebel elite once. You may have forgotten, but I certainly haven't. That's why I came to give me respect to you once. William, you were part, and you still are part of the drunken disorderly. I know there was a sober and disorderly as well. Yeah, no, sober and orderly, that's the one. Yeah, my respect to you, William. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, we're keeping it international. Whether it's, look, this is a make-off. This is a person's. I attacked the island a few times. They saw me island. I'm not saying they copy and pasted it, but I still make changes to me island, you see. But you can see the influence is there. You can see they've changed. They've moved the outhouses to point in different direction. Maybe that works well for them. Maybe I should attack the island and see if it works. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I need to be careful. Griffin, I've seen you somewhere too. You were across friends and family before, but you moved on because of freedom of movement between guilds. That's what we need to work towards. Look at this. We've got a very, very unique island here. Where are your A-triplers? One right there, one right there. You're balancing it out. Ah, so you left that side and you left the other side. Fair enough. Yeah, it's all about studying and watching and studying, configuring whether it's the right choices to make. If you're going to be jumping into someone whose name is like a crocodile, a Lilo, I don't want to be saying names, and then realize later that I had been saying names which may not be, suitable for the type of viewers I wish to work towards, and that's what we're working towards. Enigma, you are part of a Sion Sacred. I know who you are. Yeah, you had player one with you as well. Yeah, the worst of Midoku not so good list. The not so good list has gone RIP. You're a captain, or you're someone. You're a QM at Troll Island. See the knowledge of the game. Yeah, so the not so good list, the naughty list is in the past. Now we're working towards the mushroom list. This is a captain of a guild. I remember the QWA 777555777. That's the one. This is a Q. This is a captain. This is we're actually collecting skulls of kings and queens. Yeah, it's not just about the kings. We're carrying the skulls of the queens as well. That's the one. Nah, we don't work in that department yet. We haven't been. No one's come forward to me to say, look, Unique Rebel, Uncle Boom, we want you to join our league. Yeah, we don't want to work towards devastation of the planet. We don't want to work towards hurting the Mother Earth. She's already in her last stages as it is. Yeah, she's an elderly, you know. You know, you always think about the dinosaurs were here a million years ago. There were giants on this planet 35,000 years ago. There's other creations that are still under the planet. It's like a big giant Maltesers. The whole planet is venting out all the steam and the dirt and the dust, and it's like coating itself with extra layers on the outside while it's still evolving from inside. There's gaps and voids and caves. They don't lead you to the center of the earth. They lead you to Veviboo. That's the one. Yeah, it's all about the Hakbo. Yeah, we're making things happen from the elderlies. We like to keep our game interesting. Right, this is how you work towards it. You check where your guildship troops are. You take your time. You've got 3 minutes, right, to make things happen. You come from the outsides, balancing things out with algorithm dynamics, with the aeronauts. You use your juggernauts and your brute. You place them as well as you can. You spread out your GGs and spread out your witch doctors. You put your gunners on the outside. Sadie's already there. She'll make you things happen. Heavy gunners go out. Then you start playing 3 bombers here, 3 bombers there. Then rest in the middle, you understand? Then you work towards using some of the abilities, but you're going to work towards using your sky raiders. You look at the wind direction. I'm aiming for those gun towers. That's what I want. Use your ability for the witch doctor. For the die, use the abilities of things and those all that are helping. Cause those troops were not supposed to die yet. They were not supposed to go yet. So we need to use some abilities. We need to be able to get ourselves in for mushrooms. We've got one more priestess right there. Going. That's the one. Let her go as far forward as possible. Let her do her thing. And make sure you use the witch doctor to raise all those that have fallen. Allow the witch doctor to raise all those that was meant to raise. Gadabadoof. Come on, if you get a second ability for the priestess, it's a game changer. Gadabadoof. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. We're working towards getting the 3-star blessings. Even if you get a 1-star, it's all good. 2 stars always a bonus. And a Gadabadoof and 3 stars will be your blessings in gameplay. That's what it's all about, Gadabadoof. Yeah, always, because the witch doctor and priestess, I find sometimes when you like spam on more than one, if you spam on about 3, I find they start all coming up. Look, can you see? I just feel as if it does work. Yeah, this is my trick shot. This is my information for those that be worthy. This video is only meant to be about Island Editor. But remember, my videos may say Island Editor, but they have a lot more in them. And they're all there for you, all those that be worthy. Showing you how it's done. Look, I've pressed to recruit. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I got so much loot. It don't really faze me, you see. It's not. You know, I just do things the way I enjoy to do them. I might put up a bit of GGs here and there. I might work on a few other type of troops. It's just the way I like to figure and configure my own gameplay. I try to work towards keeping the progress in gameplay going all the time. It's important you take Sadie off. Always remember, even if you're making a video, you take Sadie off, you get the main legendary part that's meant to be defending your island. Yeah, what I do is most time I really enjoy to hit as much as possible on this map here. And the reason why I enjoy doing that is so that I can benefit my gameplay progress. But there doesn't seem to be much close, except they're a bit further. So you work around it if need be. Yeah, it can be tricky at times. It's just the way it is. It's just the way the gameplay is. You have to you can't just decide, oh, I'm not going to go for it. You just go for, I like to go for this one here. I always go to the left, then up to these two, swing up for the fourth, go for the fifth, and end with the sixth. Because there's nothing else. Oh, seventh. Look how the plunder gods are favouring us. Look, I take off 2 bombers and I put 2 gunners and it gives me 5 gems I have to use only. I take away a few, you see. This one takes 34 seconds, that takes 21 seconds. It's just quicker to recruit. Get a belief. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so then I like to use 1 buck, 4 gunners, the brute. I use a buck because it's a bit of a, he just goes in as a ground shoot proper, like knives out, blades out. When you use it, especially at max level buck, that's gonna really fire up things. And then you get buffs as well if you're streaking. The gunners I use is to snipe out the corner outhouses. Now the brute, the reason why I use a brute is so that it causes a distraction and it takes a lot of sponge. I send in thieves so that they get a few of the loot storages out while they're in their cloak ability, you know? Yeah? You know the cloak ability? Yeah? Triggers the stealth ability, yeah? The cloak. That's why I call it a cloak, they put the cloak on. Yeah. It looks like an Arab person, hijab, or a Christian. Old times, the ones from the monasteries, they wear them too, and so do the monks sometimes. So do all different types of all people across the different ancient civilizations. That's what we're working towards. I like to use the Sky Raiders. They're like the assassins, you know, you're from the Assassin's Creed. But they were real assassins. Back in days, they once even got the Salahuddin Ayyubi. They even got him once. And they put a poison dagger with a note right next to where he was laying down resting. Yeah, even Salahuddin Ayyubi was a target of the assassins. Let's not go there, let's continue to talk about the game. Here are the bombers. The bombers is your make it, your fruit. Don't, you're mushroomed. That's the one. Yeah, that's what the bombers are. The witch doctors. You raise them. You raise the witch doctors so that they could raise all those that are from the voodoo hot troops. The voodoo. Which one are the voodoo hot troops? Unique Rebel, please tell us. The voodoo hot troops are the priestess and witch doctor. But they're not the ones that the witch doctor raises. The witch doctor raises this one here. Look how the time has come by our sides. This is the one. This is one of those that can be raised by the witch doctor. A legend tells of the resurrected remains of long-dead pirates fighting alongside the living, stronger and more resilient than the buccaneer. That's the one that's related to the buccaneer, the monkey. Now I know you're monk, I know you know. Yes, so, and equipped with mighty axes and sneezy horns to make even the most style-conscious Viking jealous. That's where they got the outfit from, the idea of the skellies. Monkeys. I knew it. They're using the skelly. The poor skelly. Yeah, I love using a skelly. That's the one. The heavy gunners have a bit of a sniper ability. They remind me a bit of Sadie, but without Frank, without the goat. I like to have 3 princesses because they make raving sleepy time, and they're one of the troops that cannot be raised, but they are taught by Annabelle. Where are you, Annabelle? I'm still waiting for you, Annabelle. Yeah, I'm still single, Annabelle. Anyways, this one here. What? This is Dwayne. He was a crack shot in life. He was a crack shot in life. And he's not going to let a little piffling thing like death stop him now. Due to unfortunate past experience, he now holds a grudge against defenses, and gleefully he blends supernatural abilities with good old-fashioned firepower. Yes, as I was saying, we needed an epic outfit. Why did you not heed earlier Midoki when the unique rebel has given you information about this collection? I'm talking about the Banshui. That's the one we don't want. Just increase toughness by 70%. Tenacious Priest says we want the GGs. We don't want Buccaneers. Who uses Buccaneers? You understand? It's all about the 026. It's all about the 018. Make the change. Yeah, but in the video right here, making it with the Garabadoof. So the spotlight is on you, Midoki. Make the change. Garabadoof. I'd like to add to it with the Garabadoof of Midoki and Lindsay making a change to the gameplay for all those that be worthy, and more ultimately that's what we're gonna make things happen towards, and you know that's what we are intending to make things happen. Garabadoof. Yeah, it's all about keeping your socks up to the kneecap line. It's all about putting your pants up to the belly button line. It's all about making sure your nails are clipped from the fingers to the toes. The oil is on. Keep yourself well prepared. The winter is here to come. It may be a long one. We don't know about the cycles of the tilt of the earth. We don't know whether the earth is the shape of an ostrich egg. Who would tell you something like that? You're still going to find out in the futures. And that's the one. Ultimately, it's all about if you hear my voice, echo. Be assured, I'd always be there for you and all those that be worthy. Garabadoosh. Wishing you well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising in gameplay. Not just by word and action, but most importantly, intentions of the real life. Garabadoof.